And let us say you have not understood thoroughly what I taught in last class. I would urge you to go through the recording once again. If you are still facing the difficulty as a class, please convey it to me. We will conduct an extra concept clearing class based on centroids. But the procedure of finding out centroid for irregular shapes is very easy. So what we will do today is we will run through this procedure of finding out centroids for various shapes. That process I am sure that you will understand. That is very easy. So look at this problem. You have to locate the centroid with reference to the origin. That's what is being asked. So locate centroid with reference to origin. So is origin marked in the diagram? Can you tell me, Krish? Hello? Krish?
So,
Where is the origin here? Can you tell me? Hello?
yes, I'm.
Yeah.
So at the center.
So you at the intersection of x and y, there is a origin. So we have to locate this centroid with reference to this origin and with reference to the given coordinate system, Cartesian coordinate system. Is it okay? Sure. Mokshat, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So we have to locate the centroid with reference to this origin. That is what is given. And what I have given is the list of centroids for regular figures on left hand side. So we are going to, you already know these centroids and we are going to use this list for our benefit. Okay, Mokshat, keep yourself unmuted for some time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So for example, how are we going to refer this diagram? So if you look at centroid of a triangular area, so then कैसे दिया है? See, y bar is denoted this way and x bar in this case it is not given. It's all right, but y bar is denoted as h by. So y bar is the location of centroid from the base of triangle and it is at the distance h by 3 and its area is also given bh by 2. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, if you look at quarter circular area, just look at from where x bar is marked. X bar is marked from the center and y bar is also marked from the center. And for quarter circle, the value of that x bar and y bar is given. Similarly, for semicircle, the value of x bar and r bar, y bar is given. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So we are going to use exhaustively this list. So without wasting much time, let us locate the centroid of this lamina. So what is lamina? As I said in yesterday's class, lamina is a figure which has two dimensions dominant and third dimension is very small and it's constant over the entire area. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now this is, we have to locate the centroid of this figure with reference to the origin. I call that origin as O. Are you with me? And I assume that the centroid is located on in the first quadrant. You are free to assume that it is located in any of the quadrants. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
कैसे भी आप कर सकते हो, but for purpose of drawing it, I will draw it in the first quadrant. I am going to call this as CG. Sorry, I am going to call this as centroid and its coordinates are x bar or capital X and capital Y. So what is capital X and capital Y? Capital X and capital Y are coordinates of the centroid. If capital X turns out to be negative, that means the quadrant is not lying in the first quadrant. Similarly, if Y turns out to be negative, that means the centroid is not lying in the first quadrant. That's all right. That will come out once we complete the analysis. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And now what are the formulae that we are going to use? Pretty simple. X is equal to summation AI xi divided by summation AI. And what is AI? So this entire complicated figure we are going to break into the figures for which we already know the centroids. समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, तो डू यू नो द सेंट्रॉइड फॉर सेमी सर्कल? हाँ, अभी हमने लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में फॉर्मूले देखे. सो वी नो द सेंट्रॉइड फॉर सेमी सर्कल. डू यू एग्री विथ मी?
Yes.
हाँ. So therefore, the first area that I'm going to select is A1, and from this A1, if I subtract this rectangle, or whether it is yes, it is rectangle. So if I subtract this rectangle, which I am going to call it as A2, I get the original figure. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
So A2 needs to be subtracted from A1 and you will recover the original figure. So this is A1 and A2. So here I takes values from 1 to 2. So I is equal to 1 to 2. Are you with me? You have A1, A2. Therefore I runs from 1 to 2. So जो figure आपको दिया है, split that into n number of figures for which you already know the centroid locations. Are you with me? Mukshit?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, have we started recording? Yes, we are recording. Chalo. So the first step that we need to do is split this diagram into number of areas for which we already know the centroids. So यहाँ पे दो areas है, एक है semi circular area, means एक है semi circle और दूसरा है rectangle. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
And then we make a table. Table कैसे बनाना है जरा देखो. So I am going to give the first column as area designation. मतलब whether it is semicircular, parabolic, rectangular, whatever it is, that I am going to call it as area designation. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Then we are going to write down the area of that element which comes under area designation. Then we are going to write down x coordinate of centroid of that area from chosen origin and with reference to chosen Cartesian coordinate system. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Then we are going to write down y coordinate of centroid of that chosen area designation with reference to a chosen reference system and chosen point. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
This is what we are going to do as the first thing. Chalo, ab karte hain. So we are going to do this now. So what are the two areas that we are going to have? The first one is semicircular. Just give me a minute. Okay. So the first area is semicircular area. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
So just have a look at this diagram. So for semicircle, what is the area? Pi r square by 2. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
So I am going to write this as pi into r square. What is the value of r? Just look at the radius of this semicircular shape. It is 38 inches. So it is going to be pi into 38 square by 2. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
This is the area of semicircle. So can you calculate this and tell me how much is this? And this area will be in which unit? That unit needs to be mentioned here. It is in inch square. Are you with me? This x will be in inches and this y also will be in inches. Happy?
Yes, sir.
Chalo. So tell me how much is this?
Sir. 2268.22.
2000, 2268.22 inch square. We have already specified the unit. So there is no necessity to write down the unit here once again. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Now we give sign to this area, positive or negative. Positive sign means to obtain the original figure, I have to add the area. Negative sign means to obtain the original figure, I have to subtract the area. So tell me this semicircle, should I add it or subtract it to get the original figure? Add. So therefore I am going to give this as plus sign. देखो plus sign of area का मतलब क्या है? Happy?
Yes,
Are
sir.
you with me? Now,
Yes.
let us look at its centroid now. So where is its centroid? So this centroid is given with reference to origin O semicircle के लिए और वो centroid का x distance कितना है? x bar 0 है. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
And what is y bar? Y bar is 4r by 3 pi. Semicircle के लिए ये है, quarter circle के लिए this one. Are you with me? So
Yes, sir.
semicircle के लिए what is y bar? That is the distance from this center. Vertical distance, y directional distance. That is 4r by 3 pi. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
4r by 3 pi. So we are going to use that. So therefore x bar कितना है? 0. Why? Because even our origin lies at the center of at the center of the circle. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
अगर ये origin ये होता, means if we would have, I would have asked you to find out the centroid location with reference to this origin, तो अभी x bar कितना x कितना लिखना पड़ता हमें?
R by 2.
Right, plus r by 2. But now as the origin this origin coincides with the point with reference to which the centroid coordinates are given, therefore we will maintain them as it is. Are you with me? Are you with me, Moksha? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now what is y? 4r by 3 pi. Do you agree with me? So how much is
Yes.
r? R is 38. 4 into 38 divided by 3 pi. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So 3 into pi. So can you tell me how much is this value? And I will treat this as positive because it is in positive y direction. So there is a sign convention to x and y as well. If the distance, if the centroid of that area lies on the positive x side, we are going to call it as positive, otherwise negative. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now tell me how much is this value? 4 into 38 upon 3 pi. How much?
16.12.
And that is in inches. 16.12. Happy?
Yes, sir.
So this is the first area. Now let us look at the second area. Second area is rectangle. What is its area? So area is going to be 20 into 16. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
But to obtain the original figure, should I add it to A1 or should I subtract it from A1?
Subtract.
So therefore this area is going to have negative side. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So tell me how much is that? Minus
320.
320 inches square. That's all right. Unit we have written on the top. Now where is its centroid? So for rectangle we need not refer this figure. We already know that the centroid lies at the intersection of diagonals. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
So it is going to lie at this distance such that this distance is 8.
Yes.
This distance is 8 and this distance is 10. Do you agree with
Yes.
me?
Yes, sir.
Chalo. Now what should I write in x? It is
Minus
centroid
10.
of this area, but with reference to O. So I have to travel in negative x direction by 10 inches to arrive at the centroid. So therefore I am going to write it as minus 10. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
अपने दिमाग में a का साइन कन्वेंशन, x का साइन कन्वेंशन और y का साइन कन्वेंशन डिस्टिंक्ट रखना. x का साइन कन्वेंशन क्या है? इफ to go for the centroid of the area under consideration, I have to travel along the negative x direction. I am going to substitute that as minus. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
And what is the sign convention for area? To obtain the original figure, if I were to add the area, I am going to call it as positive. If I were to subtract the area, I am going to call it as negative. Am I very clear?
Yes, sir.
Chalo. So next now, tell me what about y bar? What should I write?
8 plus 8.
Plus 8, because this distance is plus 8. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So plus 8. Now, what is the next column? What do you think should be the next column? Next column will be AI XI. Are you with me? So I will call this as AI. Why do I call it as I? Because I is the counter. So if you have two areas, it will be A1, A2. If you have two areas, it will be X1, X2, Y1, Y2. Therefore, I write it as AI, Xi, and Yi. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Now, next thing that I am going to do is I am going to calculate summation, calculate AI, Xi. That means I have to multiply AI by Xi. तो देखो AI कितना है, some value multiplied by Xi. So first term is going to be 0. Happy?
Yes, sir.
And second term is minus 320 minus 10. मतलब कितना हुआ?
Minus plus 3200.
So which sign we have to take the multiplication? Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
And then next is AI, Yi. Chalo. How much is AI, Yi? Tell me. For first case, it is 2268.22 into 16.12. Tell me how much is that?
36,581.17.
36,581.17. And what will be the unit of this? It is going to be inch cube because
Yes,
we are
sir.
multiplying area by length. So the unit is going to be inch cube. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
And what about this? What is summation AI, Yi? 320 into 8. So tell me how much is that? Minus 320 into 8. How much?
2,560.
2560, but
Minus.
with negative sign. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Now what we are going to do is we are going to now obtain summations. So I will write it. So what is the value of summation AI? Tell me. 2268.22 minus 320. So how much is that? Tell me.
1,948.22.
1948.22.
0.22.
So this is summation of AI. Are you with me? What is summation of AI XI?
3,200.
3200. And what is the summation of AI YI with sign? So what you need to do is 36,581.17 minus 2560. How much is that? बोलो. Mokshat,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
tell me
So
how.
34,021.19.
हाँ, 34,000.
21.
That means like this.
021.
हाँ, 0 to 1.19.
19.
Now what is X bar? What is
X bar is
X?
17.
17.
Yes.
Now what is X bar? What is X? It is summation AI xi upon summation AI. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
X is equal to 3200 divided by 1948.22. So tell me how much is that?
1.64.
1.64
64.
inch.
Yes, sir.
And what is Y? Y is summation AIYI, that is 34021.17 divided by 1948.22. Yes, tell me.
17.46.
17.46
46.
inches. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
So this is the answer. These are the x and y coordinates of centroid with reference to a given origin and given coordinate system. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, अब जरा इसका फिजिकल इंटरप्रिटेशन थोड़ा सा देखने की कोशिश करते हैं और ज्योमेट्रिकल इंटरप्रिटेशन देखने की कोशिश करते हैं. देखो, if there was no rectangular hole in this semicircular object, semicircular plate, then where would have been its centroid? देखो, अगर इसमें होल नहीं रहता तो इसका सेंट्रॉइड कहाँ रहता, बताओ? Will it be along this line?
Yes, sir.
So ये हमेशा ध्यान में रखना, if the object possesses symmetry, the centroid always lie on the line of symmetry. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So it is going to be on y-axis, that is for sure. But where would it be as far as the distance from origin in y direction is concerned? 4r by 3 pi. तो वो डिस्टेंस हमारा कितना आया था? 16.12. तो यहाँ पे रहता कि नहीं? It would have been somewhere here, 16.12. Happy?
Yes, sir.
What is the consequence of drilling this hole? So therefore, as you drill this hole, the area becomes concentrated in first quadrant. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
That means I expect that the centroid now should shift towards the location where there is densely populated area. So I expect that it should shift to right and it should shift up with reference to the centroid for this figure. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, तो वैसे हुआ है कि नहीं? देखो, has it shifted towards right? Yes, because our x is 1.64 inches. That means the centroid has shifted towards right. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
And what is the value of y? Y is 17.46. So it is also shifted up.
Yes.
समझ में आ रहा है? So therefore, it was but obvious intuitively that the centroid should have shifted towards the dense area population, and therefore I expect that the centroid should shift towards right and up with reference to a semicircle which does not have this hole. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
This is how you have to always keep a track. Always be conscious while you interpret the answers. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Now let us look at the next problem. Just give me a second. Let me take it. So this will be now problem number 30. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Again, you need to locate the centroid with reference to origin. So the statement remains same. I will paste this as it is. Locate the centroid with reference to origin. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So where is the origin, Moksha? Tell me.
Sir, at the bottom,
Yes,
intersection of x and y.
this is the origin. And you need to locate the centroid with reference to this origin. Happy?
Yes, sir.
Now how shall I divide this figure? Batao.
So we will take a square and minus the area of bottom curve shape.
Okay, if we do that, means you are telling me we will take the square like this, right?
Yes, sir.
And from that we will subtract this area. That's what you are claiming?
Yes, sir.
तो अब जरा मुझे बताओ, if we were to subtract this area from the square, do we know the centroid of this area? इसका centroid पता है क्या? नहीं है ना?
Yeah.
So we cannot use that because we should split the figure in such a fashion that we know centroids of
So,
all the areas.
we'll
Are you
take
with me?
half rectangle. First, we will take half rectangle.
Yes,
And
now
then
you are talking sense. Correct. So how are we going to split this figure? तो वो यही crucial part रहता है इसमें. We are going to take this as A1, which is marked in red. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Do we know the centroid of A1? Yes, because it is rectangle. Then second figure that we are going to take is quarter circle.
Yes.
this quarter circle, and I am going to call this as A2. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Do we know the centroid of quarter circle? Yes. And the third area that we are going to take is this quarter circle. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to call this as A3. So A1 is additive, A3 is additive, and A2 is subtractive. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
So in A1 plus A2, sorry, in A1 plus A3, A1 plus A3, if I subtract A2, I get the original figure. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
This equation you should write in your mind and ensure that we know the centroids of A1, A2 as well as A3. वो हुआ तो ही काम चल सकता है. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, चलो. So अब now next job is very simple. We are going to just do the tabular form. So area designation. Now I will call it as AD. Then second is AI. Do you agree with me? Next is XI. Next is YI. Then next is AI XI. Happy?
Yes, sir.
Next is AI YI. That's what we are going to do. So let us do it now. So first thing is rectangular, and I am going to designate it as A1. Happy?
Yes, sir.
What is the area? Tell me. Area will be, bolo.
120
Ah,
into 60.
so correct. So this distance is 60. Similarly, this distance is 60 because both the circles have same radii. Therefore, 60 plus 60, 120 is the vertical distance and multiplied or x y directional distance, and y directional distance is 60. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
And in this case, AI is going to be in mm square. So therefore, xi is going to be in mm, yi is going to be in mm, AI xi is going to be in mm cube. Are you with me? Keep track
Yes,
of
sir.
units always. In problem, you may be given different quantities in different units, so you have to come up with the same system of units. Are you with me? Or consistent system of units. Happy?
Yes, sir.
Chalo, tell me what is the value of AI? A1.
7200.
72. अरे गड़बड़ है कुछ तो. हाँ नहीं सही है. 7200 mm square. Unit already written there. What is the value of xi? Where is the centroid of this rectangle? Tell me. So if I draw the
Here.
rectangle here, I want to locate its centroid with reference to this point. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
This is x and this is y.
Plus 30.
Huh. So where is it? What should be the x?
Minus 30.
Right. So x is minus 30. And what is the sign of this area? It is additive, therefore plus.
Plus.
Minus 30. And what is yi? Chalo, bolo.
Plus 60.
Plus 60. So what is AI xi? Minus 30 into 7200. Tell me.
Sir. 216000.
216000. Very good. What is AIYI? Tell me. 7200 into 60.
432000.
432000. Are you with me? चलो.
Yes, sir.
अब दूसरी चीज पहले एडिटिव एरियाज ले लेते हैं. सो आई एम गोइंग टू कंसीडर A3 नाउ. A3 is what kind of area?
Quarter circle.
Quarter circle. So what is the area of quarter circle?
Pi r square by 4.
Okay. So you can write it in terms of diameter or you can write it in terms of radius. It's all right. Pi into 60 square by 4. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So tell me how much is that? Is it additive or subtractive? Additive, therefore plus. Tell me how much is that?
Sir, in first one,
2000.
xi will be negative.
Yes, you are right. So this is negative. Thanks for correction. Chalo, Moksha, tell me, how much is this?
Sir, 2827.43.
2827.543.
2827.43.
43. Okay. Now what is the value of xi and yi? So with reference to this semicircle, both are located at 4r by 3 pi. Do you agree with me? This is also 4r by 3 pi, and this is also 4r by 3 pi. This is the formula that we are going to use, already derived by someone for you. So where is that? देखो 4r by 3 pi and quarter circle मतलब अब हमें ये देखना है. So 4r by 3 pi and 4r by 3 pi. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
So let me write that down. But tell me the signs. So what will be the sign of x bar? Plus.
Both positive.
So this is going to be 4 into r, that is 60 upon 3 pi. So tell me how much is that? 4 into 60 upon 3 pi.
Sir, we have to take from origin.
हाँ तो x बार लिख रहा हूं ना मैं, तो ओरिजिन
हाँ,
से
okay, हाँ, X bar. हाँ, right.
सो हाउ मच?
7.
Hmm.
25.46.
25.46. Very good. 25.46 mm. And now y bar is tricky. Y bar from here it is 4r by 3 pi. Diagram carefully देखना. यहाँ पे क्वार्टर सर्कल दिया है, तो यहां से डिस्टेंस 4r by 3 pi है. So if you have the quarter circle like this, then ये जो डिस्टेंस है, this distance is 4r by 3 pi. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
And that 4r by 3 pi is of no use to us because we want to calculate this distance. Why? From the origin.
Yes. So
So
120
this is
minus.
120 minus 4r by 3 pi. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So tell me how much is that? 120 minus 4r by 3 pi. 4r.
94.53.
So that turns out to be 94.53 mm. Very good. Now tell me summation ai xi. Go ahead.
Sir, 71,000.
71,000. 71,000. 71,000.
986.
986.36.
0.36.
Correct. और ये बताओ, correct in the sense I hope it is correct. I don't have answers. We are solving spontaneously various problems. Now tell me AI yi.
Sir, 267.
267.
276.
276.95.
0.95.
Great. Now let us go to the third area. So उसका भी 4r by 3 pi पे ही रहने वाला है, but it is going to be on the negative side. So it is going to be at the distance minus 25.46. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
And this distance will be plus 25.46. Why?
Yes, sir.
इसमें किसी को कुछ डाउट है? Because this is located like this. So ये distance कितना है? 4r by 3 pi. ये distance भी कितना है? 4r by 3 pi. So both distances are 25.46, but x distance is negative because with reference to origin we have to move towards negative x direction. And why distance is positive. With reference to this, it is 25.46. So I hope there is no issue here. And what is the value? This value will remain as it is, 2827.43. Do you agree with me? But is it additive or subtractive?
Subtractive.
So therefore, this value is going to be negative. Happy?
Yes, sir.
So now let us do summation AI xi. So first tell me this much. So this one. So it is going to remain as minus 71986.36. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
And how much is this?
Plus 71986.
Plus 71986.36.
0.36.
So can you tell me what is the summation of area?
7200.
Yes, because this is additive, this is subtractive, same amount. So this is going to remain as 7200. What can you say about addition of summation AI xi? This is additive, subtractive. So it is going to be minus 21600, minus 216,000. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
And what is the summation here? 43,000, 4,32,000 plus 2,67,276.95 plus 71,986.36. Tell me. Just a minute, 1 minute. गड़बड़ की गलती ध्यान में आई कि नहीं मोक्षत?
Sir, yeah.
There is a mistake here. देखो, negative and negative, this becomes positive.
Oh, right.
And negative and positive, this becomes negative. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So now चलो बताओ मुझे ये कितना आ रहा है. So it is 71986.36 into 2 minus 21600. Tell me how much is that? Hmm.
7. Sir, 122.
1 2
Sir, it is 216 000
216,000. हाँ बोलो.
Sorry, 72.
Which one? 72
same.
72
027.
027.28.
0.28. Negative sign.
This is with negative sign.
Yes, sir.
So negative 72,027.28. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
हाँ चल आगे चलते हैं. या का बताओ कितना आ रहा है. AIYI summation.
Yes, sir. Sir, 627. Hello. Sir.
Yeah, tell me how much is that?
627.
627
290.
627,290.
0.59.
0.59.
59.
सही है?
Yes, sir.
हाँ चलो. So now tell me what is X, that is CG. So I assume that CG is somewhere. Let us say I assume that CG has coordinates X and Y. Are you with me? Chalo. So what is X coordinate? Minus 72027.28 divided by 7200. So tell me how much is that?
1.001.
कितना?
1.001.
कैसे 1 पॉइंट आएगा?
Sir.
It is 72,027.28 by 7200, right?
Yes, yes, sir. Sir, 10.003.
10 minus 10.003. अच्छा, बाकी के लोग भी कैलकुलेशन करो. आई वांट इंडिपेंडेंट कंफर्मेशन. ये भी सही है ना? कोई तो बताओ. अदरवाइज कैलकुलेशन एरर हो गया, बाद में आपको कंफ्यूजन होगा. सो x इज इक्वल टू माइनस 10.003 mm. Am I right? And y? How much is y, Moksha? 62,7290.59. Moksha, is it the sound from your end or somebody else has
No,
kept
no,
the
no,
mic
sir.
on?
Don't know
Okay.
from whose side.
Paritosh. चलो. So 62,7290.59. This divided by 7200. Are you with me?
87.12.
So y turns out to be 87.12 mm. Now we will try to judge this with reference to the intuition. तो अब जरा देखो यहाँ पे more area is concentrated on upper side of the figure. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
अगर ये पूरा का पूरा रेक्टेंगल रहता तो सेंट्रॉइड कहां पे रहता? 60 mm पे रहता. डू यू एग्री विथ मी? यहां से 60 mm पे.
Yes.
But as we have cut this area and we have put it here, therefore more area now is concentrated on upper side of y-axis towards the upper edge of the rectangle. Therefore it is expected that the centroid would shift up above the 60 mm. समझ में आ रहा है? So that matches, this matches with the intuition. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Now let us talk about x. So if you can look at this, out of these two areas on negative and positive side of x-axis, more area is on this side. Agreed?
Yes.
Therefore, it was expected that the centroid would shift towards the more area. So it will shift towards negative x, in negative x direction. Are you with me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that's what we have observed. So it's all right. So this is the centroid for this figure. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So now what is the time? 10:22. So we can solve one more problem on the centroid.
ए भाई
कौन है रे? Please ensure that you maintain decency in the class. Otherwise, I will stop. Chal. So give me a second. You have to also understand that these lectures are uploaded on YouTube. So whatever you say as it is comes on the YouTube. Please behave. So this is the problem that we are solving next. Problem number 31. And we have to now find out centroid of this figure. So Mokshat, are you there? Mokshat?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So this is the equation of this parabola that is given. Y is equal to kx square and x is equal to ky square. So these are the equations that are given. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
It is something like a lotus leaf and we have to locate its CG. So let me assume that the CG lies somewhere here and the coordinates CG or centroid, the coordinates of centroid, I assume they are x comma sorry capital X comma Y. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Now we are going to solve this problem by two methods. Probably I will complete both the methods today. So first thing, so how should we go about solving this problem? Can you tell me? Yes, Mokshan, go ahead.
Sir, we will take a triangle, right angle triangle,
Triangle, which triangle? This way.
right angle. Yes, sir.
So we will
No.
take two quadrants and minus with square.
Yes. So we are going to take this as rectangle. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So one of the ways is rectangle and then corresponding to this parabola, these two parabola, we are going to subtract. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
That is one of the way. So do we have the centroids for this? देखो यहाँ पे y is equal to kx square. For this parabola, do we have the centroid? Yes. Are you with
Yes,
me?
sir.
हाँ. So therefore क्या करने वाले हैं हम तीन figures में इसको consider करने वाले हैं. The shaded figure I am going to call it as A1. Then the upper parabola I am going to call it as A2. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
And the lower parabola I am going to call it as A3. Happy?
Yes, sir.
A1 is the entire rectangle. Mind you, it is not only this lotus shape, it is entire rectangle. Happy?
Yes.
So from A1, if we subtract A2 and A3, we derive the original figure. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So quickly we will wind up this problem. Area designation, then I am going to write it AI, then XI, then YI, AI XI, AI YI. Happy?
Yes, sir.
Chalo. So what is the first diagram? First we are going to take rectangle, that is A1, which is additive. And what is the area? Therefore it is plus. And what is the area? 20 into 20. This is in inch square. This is in inches. This is in inches. This is in inch cube. This is in inch cube. Chalo. So tell me, 20 into 20, 400. Happy?
Yes, sir.
Where is the origin? Origin is here. So this x bar is also, x is also 10, y is also 10. I hope you agree with me for rectangle.
Yes, sir.
This is 4000. This is also 4000. Right?
Yes, sir.
Now, just give me a minute. Yes. Alright. Now, second area, we are going to consider this parabola. That means we are now talking about A3 first. Are you with me? A3.
Yes, sir.
मोक्षित? हाँ. तो अब जरा यहाँ पे ध्यान दो. So when we do this, what is the crucial thing that we must keep in mind? वो जरा देखते हैं पहले. देखो, the tangent drawn to this end is inclined. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Whereas if I draw the tangent to this point, it is horizontal. समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
हाँ. तो अब जरा आप यहाँ पे you have to use this diagram with a quotient. ये जो डायग्राम पैराबोला का है वो विथ क्वेश्चन यूज करना है. कैसे वाला? तो जरा देखो, हाउ आर वी गोइंग टू यूज इट. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इस डायग्राम में लोकेट करो. द टेंजेंट इज इंक्लाइंड हियर एंड टेंजेंट इज हॉरिजॉन्टल हियर. डू यू एग्री विथ मी?
Yes, sir.
So when I orient the parabola in such a fashion that the tangent is horizontal at O and inclined at the other end, at that time, with reference to point O, x bar is given as 3a by 4. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
And what is distance A? A is this distance. Are you with me?
Yes. So where is A?
A is this distance.
Okay.
Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
हाँ. So 3a by 4. So अपने केस में कैसा है पैराबोला जरा देखो. Just have a look here. Is it similar to the one which is drawn there? Yes. हॉरिजॉन्टल यहाँ पे है, टेंजेंट इंक्लाइन टेंजेंट यहाँ पे है और हमें यहां से ही x बार निकालना है. डू यू एग्री विथ मी?
Yes, sir.
एंड व्हाट इज डिस्टेंस a हियर? 20.
Yes.
So what is the formula? Formula is 3a by 4. So I will write that here. 3 into 20 by 4. This is x and positive. Are you with me? So it is 15 mm. Happy?
Sir. Yes, sir.
सही है?
Yes, sir.
Now, what about y bar? So let us have a look at that there. So y bar is also located from O in vertical direction, and that is 3h by 10, where this distance is h. This is h. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So what is 3h by 10? Tell me. So 3 into h is 20 by 10. Are you with me?
Yes.
So this is 6 mm. Happy? And positive because it is here. सही है?
Yes, sir.
And what is the area of the parabola? So area of the parabola is also given here, and that value is ah by 3. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, तो ah by 3 मतलब कौन से डायमेंशंस बताओ. a कितना है यहाँ पे? 20. h कितना है?
20.
20. So ah by 3. Happy?
Yes, sir.
So tell me how much is that? And this is negative because we are subtracting this. So minus 400 by 3. Happy?
Yes, sir.
Sorry. Minus 400 by 3. So now quickly tell me other two quantities. We will venture another 5 minutes into the lecture, but let us finish this. Let us not keep this pending. Tell me.
Minus or AIXI
Minus
or 2000.
and AIYI. Minus 800.
800. Minus 800.
Minus 800. सही है?
Yes, sir.
Now let us look at A2. Now A2 किस तरीके का पैराबोला है जरा बताओ मुझे. A2, it's reverse. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
And now if you look at the tangent here is inclined. देखो दिखाया है, tangent here is inclined, but tangent here is vertical. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Tangent here is vertical and tangent here is inclined. ऐसे वाला पैराबोला है. इसका एरिया तो वही रहने वाला है because 20 and 20 है. Are you with me? So area is still minus 20 into 20 upon 3. Why minus? Because we are going to subtract it. So it is going to be minus 400 by 3. Happy?
Yes, sir.
Now, what about x bar and y bar? तो अब जरा देखो, CG is going to remain at the same location. What we are going to do is we are going to rotate this. इसको ही सिर्फ rotate किया है. Are you with me?
Yes,
Now
sir.
this becomes my O point. This becomes x bar. Are you with me? And this becomes y bar. Happy?
Yes, sir.
As per the figure given there. हाँ, तो यहाँ पे x की वैल्यू क्या है? x की वैल्यू हमने कैलकुलेट ऑलरेडी की थी 3 into 20 by 4. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
But that x now here becomes y.
Why?
So therefore, what is that value? Tell me.
15.
15 mm. And this y here becomes x. I hope you are able to understand this. So this becomes 6 mm. Happy?
Yes, sir.
So now tell me, this will be now minus 800 and this will be minus 2000. Happy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ओके. सो पैराबोला के लिए केयरफुल रहना, कहां पे टेंजेंट जो है वो हॉरिजॉन्टल या वर्टिकल है उसके रिस्पेक्ट से आप उसके सेंट्रॉइड्स याद रखना. ऐसे किया तो ये सेकंड वाला फॉर्मूला याद रखने की जरूरत नहीं है. आर यू विथ मी?
Yes, sir.
बाकी कुछ भी याद रखने की जरूरत नहीं है, सिर्फ इतना ही याद रखना है ना. टेल मी, चलो क्विकली, व्हाट इज समेशन ए आई एक्स आई? सो व्हाट इज समेशन ए आई? क्या करना पड़ेगा? प्लस 400 माइनस 400 बाई 3 माइनस 400 बाई 3. सो 400 माइनस 800 बाई 3. सो आई थिंक इट इज 400 बाई 3. 133.33 करेक्ट है क्या मोक्षत?
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
इज इट करेक्ट?
Sir, let me check.
400 माइनस
Sir,
Huh?
for minus 400 by 3 is 133.33.
करेक्ट.
So into 2.
Correct. But that is to be subtracted from 400.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, right, sir. That is the right answer.
Yes. So plus 133.3. Now what about summation AIXI? Minus 2800.
Yes, sir.
And this is also minus 2800.
Yes, sir.
So therefore X bar and Y bar are going to be same, which is apparent because this you can understand this from looking at this figure. So therefore, what is X? Tell me, and what is Y?
Sir, both 21 and 21 approximately.
Why these signs have come as negative?
Minus, sorry,
अरे नहीं नहीं गड़बड़ की हमने. ये this is 4000 minus 2800. Sorry. This is 4000 minus 2800. So how much is that? 1200.
yes, sir.
I am very sorry. So this is 1200 and this is also 1200.
Yes.
Are you with me? 1200. So now tell me what is X bar? 1200 divided by 133.33. How much?
9.0002.
9. So 9 mm.
Yes.
Are you with me? And Y also is 9 mm. So CG is located in the first quadrant. X equal to 9 mm. Y equal to 9 mm. Not mm. I am very sorry. This was all in inches, right? So replace this by inch square. Then this will be 9 inches and this is also in inch. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is how we have solved this problem number 31. We will continue on this problem solving sessions on Centroid for lamina as well as wireframe in tomorrow's class. Are you with me? Tomorrow's class we will conclude this Centroids. Write down your roll number and name, sorry, roll number and name in the chat box, and then you can leave the meeting. अगर किसी को कुछ डाउट है तो पूछ लो अभी.